Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the Washington quarter dollar. Hidden gold in plain sight, the quarter that could make you rich. Top 1. If you've ever wondered whether that old coin set from the back of your closet could make you rich, you better listen closely. Because today, we're talking about a coin that looks ordinary, feels ordinary, but has sold for thousands, yes, thousands, of dollars. I'm talking about the 2004 Washington quarter from the US proof set. And you won't believe what these little silver beauties are worth. We're not just talking about rare, we're not just talking about collectible, we're talking about life. Changing money ***, hiding in plain sight. So grab your old coin sets, lock in your focus, and keep watching, because what I'm about to reveal might make you richer than you ever imagined. All from a single 25-cent coin. Studio microphone ***, the backstory you didn't know you needed. ***, let's take it back to 2004. The US Mint was deep into its legendary 50-state quarters program, a multi-year rollout celebrating all 50 states with unique reverse designs. Every year, 5 new quarters were released, and in 2004, we saw stunning representations of Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin. But here's where things get interesting. Alongside regular circulation coins, the US Mint also issued proof sets, premium quality coins made specifically for collectors. These aren't the coins you'd find in your pocket or vending machine. These were minted in San Francisco, struck multiple times with polished dies, and sealed in protective cases. They shine. They sparkle. And if preserved well, they're worth a small fortune. The 2004 Washington quarter from the US Mint proof set is no ordinary coin. It's a ticking treasure. And if you've got the right one, you could be looking at 4 to 5 figures in value. That's right. A quarter, worth thousands. Studio microphone ***, why this coin is worth serious money, ***. So, why is this coin so special? Let's break it down. Point 1. Deep cameo finish. These proof quarters were struck with extremely high detail, using polished dies and planchets. The result? A flawless mirror-like background with a frosted portrait that pops off the coin. Coins with this deep cameo contrast, and zero blemishes, can fetch insane prices when graded by PCGS or NGC. Point 2. Low mintage plus high demand. The total mintage for 2004 proof sets was far lower than regular quarters. And when it comes to PR69 or PR70 deep cameo coins, the numbers are even smaller. That rarity drives up the demand, and the price. Point 3. Condition is king. If your coin has been sitting untouched in its original government packaging, free of fingerprints, scratches, and air exposure, you might have a high-grade gem. And when coins are graded a perfect PR70, that's when the cash starts pouring in. Point 4. Variety and error coins. Some 2004 quarters, particularly Wisconsin, are known to have minting errors like the famous extra leaf variant. Combine that with proof quality, and you've got a coin worth more than most people make in a month. Studio microphone ***, real sales, real value, ***, let's talk real numbers, because this is where things get jaw-dropping. Collectors and investors have paid $2,700 for a single 2004 Washington quarter from the proof set. But it doesn't stop there. A flawless specimen, graded PR70 deep cameo and verified by a top grading agency, has been known to sell for an unbelievable $39,000. Yes. You heard that right. A 25-cent coin that sold for $39,000. That's not clickbait. That's not fiction. That's a cold, hard, real-life payday for someone who simply checked their collection and sent it in for grading. So ask yourself, do you have one of these coins sitting at home? In a drawer? In an old birthday gift set? If so, you might be holding on to more than just a shiny collectible. You could be holding a jackpot. Studio microphone ***, what to do if you think you have one, ***. So here's your game plan. White heavy check mark. Step 1 asterisk. Find your 2004 U.S. Mint proof set. White heavy check mark. Step 2 asterisk. Carefully inspect the Washington quarters, especially Wisconsin and Texas. White heavy check mark. Step 3 asterisk. Look for flawless surface, deep mirror background, and frosted design. White heavy check mark. Step 4 asterisk. If it looks high quality, submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS asterisk asterisk or NGC. White heavy check mark. Step 5 asterisk. Cross your fingers, because if it comes back PR70 deep cameo, you just hit the motherlode. Studio microphone backslash asterisk backslash asterisk backslash closing message that hits hard backslash asterisk backslash asterisk. Look, we've all dreamed of finding buried treasure. We've all heard the stories of people stumbling onto fortunes by accident. But this isn't a fantasy. This is real. Right now, the 2004 Washington quarter from the U.S. proof set is one of the most overlooked, yet highly valuable modern coins in circulation today, and it's sitting out there, hiding in plain sight. Maybe in your house, maybe in your collection, maybe in your hands right now. Don't ignore this. Don't spend it. Don't toss it aside. Because that one little coin, just one, could be worth $2,700, or even as much as $39,000. So go check your sets. Go dig through that drawer. And if you find one, let me know in the comments. Who knows, you might be the next accidental coin millionaire. Moneybag, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because I've got more hidden treasures coming your way that could change your life. One coin at a time. Top 2. There's a coin, an innocent little Washington quarter from 1990, that's turning regular folks into accidental fortune holders. No, this isn't just another old coin story. This is the real deal, and it's hidden in one of the most overlooked places in American households, the 1990 U.S. Mint proof set. Yes. I'm talking about the 1990 Washington quarter proof coin, and believe me, what looks like just another 25-cent piece could actually be worth thousands, if not tens of thousands, of dollars. You do not want to miss this. Let's take a moment to understand what makes this specific coin such a monster in the world of modern U.S. coinage. In 1990, the U.S. Mint released their annual proof sets, those special edition coin sets not made for circulation. These coins weren't tossed into pockets or dropped into vending machines. Nope, these were struck with care, multiple times, using specially polished dies. Every detail on George Washington's face, every letter, every feather on that majestic eagle's wings, sharper, shinier, and simply stunning. Now here's where things get really juicy. Most people think these coins are only worth a couple of bucks. But here's the twist. Asterisk asterisk, some of the 1990 Washington quarters from these proof sets are turning out to be worth absolute gold. Asterisk asterisk. And I'm not talking about old silver quarters from the 1950s. I'm talking about a coin from just a few decades ago. A coin that might be sitting right now in your house, completely forgotten. So why are these quarters worth serious cash? Let's break it down. First of all, asterisk asterisk, condition is everything. Asterisk asterisk. Coins graded as PR69 or PR70 deep cameo are the superstars here. These coins look like they were just struck this morning. Mirror backgrounds, frosted details, not a scratch or blemish in sight. Now imagine owning one of those. Even better? There are a few rare cases where these quarters have minor minting errors or unique die characteristics, making them ultra scarce. Combine that with a perfect condition, and you've got a coin that collectors are practically fighting over. And here's the part that's really going to blow your mind. Some of these proof quarters, yes, the very ones from the 1990 U.S. Mint proof sets, have sold for as much as $2,700. All the way up to a breathtaking $67,000. Let that sink in. That's not a typo. That's not a rumor. That's a real price tag for a coin that costs just 25 cents face value. Think about that for a second. A single quarter, not even old enough to be called ancient, worth more than a car. Worth more than a down payment on a house. Worth more than some people make in an entire year. The craziest part? Most people have no idea this exists. These coins are sitting in basements, in drawers, Inside, old birthday gifts. On shelves, forgotten? Some are being sold on eBay for a few dollars by sellers who don't realize what they're giving away. Others? They're being auctioned for life-changing amounts of money. And guess what? You could have one of them. Right now. So what do you need to do? Go find your old 1990 proof set. You know, the one in the hard plastic case with the beautiful mirror coins. Find that Washington quarter. Examine it closely under bright light. Look at the surfaces. Are they mirror-like? Are the images frosted and detailed? Are there any marks or flaws? If not, ***, you might be holding a coin that could make you richer than you ever dreamed. ***. If you think it looks promising, submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Trust me, the small grading fee is nothing compared to what that coin might be worth if it comes back as a PR70 deep cameo. I've seen cases where someone pulled a coin like this from their dad's old collection, sent it in, and a few weeks later they're walking away with tens of thousands of dollars in hand. All from a quarter. This isn't some lottery ticket where the odds are 1,000,000 to 1. These coins exist. They've been graded. They've been sold. And they've made real people real money. So don't ignore your old proof sets. Don't toss those shiny quarters aside. Don't assume something is worthless just because it's not old or silver. Because that 1990 Washington quarter from your proof set? It could be your hidden jackpot. And let's say it again, loud and clear, so no one forgets. The value of this 1990 Washington proof quarter can range anywhere from $2,700 to an astonishing $67,000. So go dig through your collection. Share this video with your coin-loving friends. And most importantly, don't miss your shot at turning a simple quarter into a small fortune. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell for notifications, because I've got more secrets, hidden gems, and valuable coins to reveal in upcoming videos. Coins you might already have, just waiting to change your life. And remember, sometimes, the biggest treasures hide in the smallest pockets. Top 3. What if I told you right now that a single quarter, yes, just 25 cents, could be worth more than a luxury car, more than a year of college tuition, and even more than some people make in an entire year? Sounds insane, right? Well, brace yourself. Because today, I'm going to show you exactly how one tiny, shiny Washington quarter from the year 1978, the kind tucked away in thousands of old homes across America, could be hiding a jaw-dropping secret. And that secret? A value that could make your bank account smile. This isn't a joke. It's not hype. It's real. I'm talking about the 1978 Washington quarter from the official U.S. Mint proof set, and if you've got one sitting at home, you might be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. Let's set the scene. In 1978, gas was 65 cents a gallon, Jimmy Carter was president, and the U.S. Mint was quietly striking proof coins, ultra-detailed, mirror-finish collector coins, for a few thousand dedicated coin lovers across the country. These coins weren't meant for spending. They weren't dumped into vending machines or given as change at the corner store. These coins were crafted for collectors, and many were sealed inside hard plastic proof sets, never touched, never circulated. But here's the twist. Among these beautiful proof coins lies one that has stunned collectors, shocked auction houses, and changed people's lives. The 1978 Washington quarter from the San Francisco Mint, yes, that S Mint mark on the proof coin, has become one of the most unexpectedly valuable pieces in the entire modern coin world. And the craziest part? Most people don't even know what they have. So what makes this quarter so special? Let's dig deep. Because the story behind this little coin is wild. First off, this coin comes from the 1978 U.S. Mint proof set, which means it was never intended for daily use. These quarters are known for their deep cameo finishes, which means they have sharp, frosted designs with mirror-like backgrounds. And when one of these quarters survives perfectly, without a single flaw, haze, or blemish, it becomes something far more valuable than just a collector's piece. It becomes a trophy coin. And collectors, oh, they'll pay big to own the best of the best. We're talking coins graded PR69 or PR70 deep cameo by top grading services like PCGS or NGC. Those are the coins that drive prices through the roof. You see, when a coin is graded PR70, that means it's flawless. Not just good or nice, but absolutely perfect under 5x magnification. There are only a handful of 1,978 quarters in existence that reach this level of quality. That kind of rarity creates serious demand, and when there's demand, the prices skyrocket. And that's not all. There are whispers, documented sales, of coins with slight minting variations or die characteristics, making them extremely rare proof strike anomalies. Combine that rarity with a perfect grade, and the result? Straight-up coin hysteria in the collecting world. People have sold these coins for unbelievable amounts of money. Not hypotheticals. Not dreams. Real auction results. And now, here's the part you've been waiting for. The actual 1978 Washington quarter from the U.S. proof set has sold in recent years for as low as $2,700, all the way up to an incredible $78,000. Let that sink in. A quarter, just 25 cents at face value, has brought in as much as $78,000 for a single coin. That's not a collection, that's not a roll of quarters, that's one single coin. This is what makes coin collecting both thrilling and insanely rewarding. Most people overlook these proof sets. They toss them in drawers. Let them gather dust in garages. But those proof coins, especially from the 1970s and 1980s, they're exploding in value. The 1978 Washington quarter is just the beginning. So what should you do? Here's the game plan. Simple, effective, and possibly life-changing. Why heavy checkmark? Step 1. Find your 1978 US proof set. They usually come in black or blue boxes with hard plastic holders. White heavy checkmark. Step 2. Look closely at the Washington quarter. Check for the ES mint mark, that sharp mirror surface, and clean frosted images. White heavy checkmark. Step 3. If it looks flawless, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Don't guess. Professional grading is key. White heavy checkmark. Step 4. Sit back and wait, because if your coin comes back PR70 deep cameo, you may just be holding one of the most valuable modern quarters ever made. Here's the best part. You don't have to be a professional collector. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't even need to buy anything. The 1978 quarter could already be in your hands. So ask yourself, do you want to find out if that little coin hiding in your house is worth more than you ever dreamed? Because trust me, coins like this are turning average Americans into lucky, wealthy, accidental collectors every single year. Again, let's repeat the numbers so you never forget them. The 1978 Washington quarter from the actual US proof set has sold for as low as $2,700 and as high as a jaw-dropping $78,000. And that's not just history. That could be your reality. So before you toss that proof set aside, before you forget that box in the attic, go check, go search, go now. Hit that like button if you're already racing to your old coin collection. Smash that subscribe button if you want more hidden coin secrets like this. And turn on that notification bell, because the next valuable coin might be sitting in your drawer right now, waiting to change your life. And always remember, ***, sometimes the richest treasure is hiding in the smallest places. ***. Top 4. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in American numismatics. The legendary 1966 Washington quarter dollar from the official proof set. You might think quarters are just everyday pocket change, but this one? It's a game changer, a potential gold mine hiding in plain sight. Now, before we jump into the staggering values, let's set the stage. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, honoring our very first president with that iconic profile. But the 1966 proof quarter is different. Why? Because 1966 was a transitional year for U.S. coinage. It marked the end of an era where coins contained silver. After 1964, silver was removed from quarters, and 1965 to 1970 quarters were struck from a copper-nickel clad composition. So what makes the 1966 proof quarter so special? Unlike regular circulation quarters, proof coins are struck using specially polished dies and planchets, giving them a mirror-like finish and incredible detail. These were made not for everyday spending, but for collectors. The 1966 proof quarters come from a set that was released without a mint mark, which is rare and adds to the intrigue. Collectors prize these coins for their pristine condition and sharp features. They shine with a brilliance that no ordinary quarter can match. But here's the kicker: the 1966 proof quarter was only available in the official U.S. mint proof sets, not sold individually, making it a relatively rare find today. So what happens when you get your hands on one of these beauties? How much could it be worth? If you've got a 1966 Washington quarter from a proof set, especially in flawless condition, you might be sitting on a treasure chest worth anywhere from $2,700 all the way up to a staggering $89,000. That's right. These coins have been known to command prices that could rival a luxury car or even a small house in some parts of the country. Why such a massive range? Well, coin values depend heavily on condition. The finer the grade, the higher the value. A coin with minor imperfections or less dazzling surfaces might fetch a few $1,000s, but an absolutely pristine coin with perfect details and that mirror-like finish can skyrocket in value. And here's something collectors don't always realize: even if your 1966 Washington quarter from the proof set looks just like the rest, the right certification from major grading services can turn your coin into a multi-$1,000 asset overnight. These coins have become the stuff of legend among collectors because their numbers are limited, their condition is often compromised by handling over the decades, and their appeal just keeps growing. The proof finish is delicate, and any scratches or blemishes significantly impact the coin's value. But if you're lucky enough to own a 1966 proof quarter that's untouched and shines like the day it was minted, you could be holding one of the most valuable quarters in American coin history. So if you ever come across a 1966 Washington quarter from a proof set buried in an old coin collection, don't just toss it in your drawer. Get it appraised by a trusted coin expert or sent off for professional grading. That quarter might just be your golden ticket to a fortune. To wrap it up, the 1966 Washington quarter dollar from the proof set isn't just a coin. It's a dazzling piece of history, a collectible gem, and potentially a high-value treasure. Its price range? From $2,700 to an eye-popping $89,000. That's a quarter you definitely want to keep your eyes peeled for. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin secrets, and let me know in the comments. Have you ever discovered a hidden treasure in your own collection? Stay sharp, collectors, because sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest fortunes. Top 5. Today, we're unlocking the secret vault on one of the most intriguing and highly coveted coins in American numismatics, the 1977 Washington quarter dollar, straight from the U.S. mint proof set. You might think quarters are just pocket change, but if you own one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. Let's rewind for a moment. The Washington quarter has been a symbol of American heritage since 1932, bearing the iconic profile of our very first president. But the 1977 proof quarter is far from ordinary. Unlike the quarters you find jingling in your pocket or your change jar, proof coins are crafted with extraordinary precision. Each coin is struck multiple times using specially polished dies and blanks, resulting in a mirror-like surface and razor-sharp details that make them shine like tiny works of art. The 1977 proof quarter was issued exclusively in the official U.S. mint proof set, designed for collectors who demanded perfection. These coins were not made for circulation, which means they were handled carefully and kept in pristine condition by their original owners. But over time, many have been lost, damaged, or forgotten, making well-preserved 1977 proof quarters incredibly rare today. Here's where things get exciting. The value of a 1977 Washington quarter proof varies dramatically depending on condition, certification, and market demand. While a typical quarter is worth just 25 cents, a flawless proof coin from 1977 can command mind-blowing prices that far exceed common expectations. Collectors and investors alike are chasing these coins because they represent a rare blend of beauty, history, and scarcity. When graded by professional coin grading services and found to be in mint condition with that stunning proof finish intact, these quarters become absolute treasures. So, what does that mean for you if you stumble upon a 1977 Washington quarter from a proof set? The price range will absolutely blow your mind. These coins can be valued anywhere from $2,700 to a jaw-dropping $74,000. Yes, $74,000. That's the kind of money that can change lives, pay off debts, or jumpstart your dream plans. This wide range is driven by the coin's condition and grading, as well as the increasing interest from collectors who want to own a piece of numismatic history. The more flawless and certified your coin is, the closer it gets to that top-tier value. Now imagine holding a small quarter-sized coin that's worth tens of thousands of dollars. It's like having a tiny treasure in the palm of your hand, a treasure that has quietly appreciated over decades, waiting for someone to discover its true worth. If you're a collector, investor, or simply someone who appreciates American history and craftsmanship, the 1977 Washington quarter proof is a must-watch coin. And if you ever find one in your family collection or through a lucky find, don't underestimate its potential. Have it professionally appraised and graded, because you might just be sitting on a goldmine. To sum it all up, the 1977 Washington quarter dollar from the proof set is not just a coin. It's a stunning collectible and a highly valuable asset that can range in price from $2,700 all the way up to $74,000. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare American coins, smash that like button, subscribe for more treasure alerts, and tell me in the comments. If you've ever found a coin worth thousands, remember, sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest fortunes. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and who knows, your next quarter might just be the key to a fortune.